What's funny comedy?
Yo, you not in our lane, so quit acting like we rockin' the same. What's funny comedy podcast? Are you not entertained? It's time to man up. My live people, put your hands up. From improvisations to stand up, we band up. These haters overheated. We going undefeated. Sit downs and live interviews. It's what the culture needed. A new monopoly for black comedy.
Welcome to the new wave of comedy, where some of the funniest comedians don't even have to touch a stage. They can simply press post. So the question is comedy now built for Instagram before you can touch a stage? With that, welcome back, all you comedy lovers, new followers and subscribers. You're tuning in to What's Funny Today, Season 2, the latest for urban comedy and laughs. Stay tapping in with us, y'all. Make sure you're tapping in on the tube. Let us know where you're tuning in from. I'm Mindy B in the host seat for today. Happy to be back on set with the cast.
Yes.
Let me introduce them, and a very special new wave is in the building today, y'all. So I'm gonna start with my twin over there on the left.
Yeah.
The founder and the creator of the What's Funny brand, if you don't know, just dropped 52 comics on social media today for the upcoming What's Funny Comedy Festival. Back for year 2. What's up, KB?
What up, Mindy? How you doing? Welcome. We appreciate you.
I'm feeling good.
I saw that
happy.
new intro, but we ain't got no new sponsors.
Hey.
So yeah, Mindy trying to go up a bag. We ain't got no new sponsors.
Listen, man, our resident is in the building with us. Juan the Millers, Juan Comics on Fire, Bill Bellamy's Who's Got Jokes, back to back. That's resident. Veteran, 25 years in the game, Sean Morgan is in the building.
Yes, my man.
Gotta tell them in case they don't know. You know what
Sometimes
I'm
they don't. They be forgetting.
And our guest is creating major waves on the internet, breaking the internet, 500,000 in followers, millions of viral views, doing comedy in his own way, though. And don't get it twisted, my boy is no stranger to stand up in the stage. And he better than R. Kelly, and Jay-Z. It's my man Antonio Johnson, a.k.a. Burn Poe, is in the building,
Yes, sir.
y'all.
Appreciate you pulling up, family.
Appreciate you pulling up. Now, hold on now. I like Antonio. And, you know, if your name was Antonio, you was automatically attractive in high school. You know what I'm saying? So tell me about Burn Poe. How you brand as Burn Poe?
Oh, man. Burn Poe came
Where did it come from?
I used to rap. Everybody know I used to rap.
Word.
Yeah.
You multi-talented.
Yeah. I can do a lot of things.
So let's get into these characters, man. If you haven't seen this brother on the internet, and I only know 3. I know Hey Daniel.
Yeah.
I know Dada Man.
Yeah.
Let me think. Big Meech. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorites.
Big Meech.
I told him we was gonna have him do the Usher challenge, but you know, maybe we do like some behind the scenes footage, man. What's the brains behind all your talent? What would you actually be doing with all that talent? Let's just say internet was gone tomorrow.
You know what? I thought about that. If the internet was gone tomorrow, that's why I started doing stand-up. That's where stand-up came from. Like, if this internet stuff crash, where does money come from? So I made the transition. Like I was gonna make the transition. Transition sound bad. I don't want to say that. But you know what I'm saying? But stand-up was always, it was gonna come.
That was the intention.
Yeah, but when I thought about that, if the internet crashed, whatever, what I was gonna do then, so it just made it come quicker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You always been into like, I don't know if you call this shit performing or acting or whatever, but has that always been you? Or just kind of as you saw the internet taking off and what people were doing on the internet, you knew that was probably a lane you could do well in?
Well, when I used to rap, I was always being funny, not trying to be funny, but just under the building, cracking jokes and doing what I do, acting a fool. And people used to be like, "Boy, you need to be in comedy. You need to quit rapping." And so I just thought it was some stuff they was saying. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It never dawned on me like to do this.
Right.
Until one day I was like, I made a post of me sitting in the car seat. And that was the very first funny post I made, and it went viral. I was like, light bulb, okay.
Right.
maybe they one line.
Right.
Yep. So at this point, let's get into that conversation now. What we all here for? What do you consider yourself? Content creation, or you consider yourself in the big boy shoes, a stand-up comedian?
I'm a content creator at heart. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I don't know like what kind of accolades you gotta have to become a comedian. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stick to whatever you want to call me right now, content creator, but I'm trying to become somebody very big to the stage. There's no strangers to the stage type thing, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm
real.
I'm humble with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be acting like I'm net, you know what I'm saying, when I'm not. You know, I'm just starting this stand-up stuff. So I don't know what kind of accolades I got to do to become a comedian.
Right.
Tag you in, Sean.
I think technically he is a comedian, right? So the only real thing, I guess, real accolade of becoming a professional anything is the moment you start getting paid to do it. So the first time you get paid, technically you're a professional comedian. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Now, it's tiers to this shit. You know what I mean? So we won't throw GOAT statuses or nothing like that, but it's tiers to it. So as a young, up-and-coming, you know, stand-up comic or however you want to look at it, he's ahead of schedule because a lot of people at a year, 2 years, they still not even found out who they are. You know what I mean? So he came in Burn Poe, and he already has an identity. So I would, you know, consider that comedy. But once you go on stage and you doing well and people booking you and it's not gimmicky, like he actually does stand up. I've seen comedians who play characters or who do internet shit and they literally just come on stage with the internet characters. Mm-hmm. It's no structure, it's no material, it's no thought process behind it. So would I consider that? Nah. But what he's doing definitely stand up.
You know what's interesting though, bro? Like Mindy asking her question. I love that Burn Poe is humble, right, with his. But Mindy's like something to the effect of like stepping it up to the big stage. And I think we get into a point that comedians. Right. Shit, if I'm a big time content creator, I ain't stepping up, right? I might be stepping down depending upon what show I'm going to. Because at the end of the day, I've become successful in a lane, and I may be more successful in my lane than you are in your lane. Not you, anybody. Right. So it's just in terms of how we think about it, and we'll get more into the content creation side, but the shit ain't easy.
Yeah, I mean it's still levels though. Like I don't expect Burn Poe to be Bruce right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like even though he popularity does not give you a bypass to becoming professional. Do you get what I'm saying? So if I get viral because I caught a football, is they gonna put me on the Bears? Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to run a route. I don't know how to do none of this shit. Mm-hmm. So to be like, well, I caught a ball, shit. So I can put me in the game, coach. Like that's a bit a stretch.
But if you can consistently put it together, it ain't really just luck no more. This is just what you do.
Yeah, but he's gonna progress. All the content creators, the Desi Banks, the Ha-Has, they have the potential to get better, and no one's expecting them to be great initially. Because it's like all of us. I wasn't great when I started, and I was just doing stand-up. So they are doing content and then transitioning to stand-up, and they have popularity in this lane, but they still new in this lane. Thanks. So you know what I mean? So I feel like I wouldn't put that much kind of pressure on them, and that's why Ha Davis is smart. He tours with BlackBerry. He tours with other people who are professional and who have been doing it, so that the shit don't fall on their shoulders. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah.
Let's expand a little bit. So I mentioned big boy shoes. You say, you know, comedy, you could be stepping up or stepping back. I feel like you was ready for the stage because hands down, period, point blank, when they see your name, you're going to get booked, right? So talk about that experience, though, when you actually hit the stage. Is it for the week or was it easy money?
Oh, nah. It's definitely not easy. No way. It's definitely not easy. Like, What was the initial question again?
So
Your
when
first
you,
time on
yeah, that
stage.
first,
Oh,
that
first
when you
time on
actually hit
stage.
that stage, yeah, what was that? What was that experience like for you? And you a big brand name.
It was still like, cause I want to be one of the greats, you know what I'm saying? I want to be that. I didn't like, I was nervous about like not even getting a laugh, you know what I'm saying? So I was damn near shaking
Yeah,
up there, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And the experience, that was my first experience really. I was just shaking and shit. I
was
was
scary
just
as hell.
going for what I know. I was trying, you know what I'm saying? I still be nervous right now to this day. You know, I heard the nervousness ain't gonna never wear off.
Yeah.
Type
Not if
thing.
you good.
Yeah.
Not if you good. If you the nervousness is great because you use that energy to become good, right? You it's positive energy if you use it positively. You know what I mean? Like niggas that I know that don't get nervous and are overly confident really ain't that talented. Right? Like I've learned that in personal experience. Some of the most arrogant, I'm ready to do this, they're not that great. So there's no standard. But when you want to be good and you want to be great, every show I do, I want it to be better than the last show, even though I've been doing good shows. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's going to always make me nervous. And then once you do get a name, like when Jokes and Notes and all this shit happening
Right,
now,
right.
I'm a headliner and the show depend on me. Yeah, I want this show to go well. And that
Yeah.
energy is going to make me nervous.
Yeah.
That's part of being great.
So would you say grinding online is a new wave, new entry point to land on stage?
Definitely. Yeah, I definitely say that.
Why would you say that?
Because okay, far as doing content and being on stage,
Yeah.
it's two different things.
Yeah.
And I would say being a content creator is much easier than being on stage because you get to do it over when the camera in front of you. When you on stage, ain't no do over. You gotta go. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like you can't mess up. Ain't no cause the crowd gonna let you know when you mess up. So it's content creating is very much easier than doing stand-up. Very much easier.
So is it that, because I'm thinking about it again, I got a different lens than you, but if I done built something online that's working, I really want to see how can I continue to grow that and just make it bigger. Like I can appreciate comedy, but if this ain't faltering at all and I see it growing, I'm probably gonna keep going that way. Or is money a factor too? Because I don't know how the algorithms, how that shit pay, and it's tricky. Is it like, well, if I get on stage and get right at this, I can go ahead and bust down 20, 30,000 over a weekend real quick? Like, are you thinking that way?
Yeah, I thought of all kind of ways. But like we were saying before the camera started rolling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was also thinking if the internet crashes, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna receive some
Facts.
some money from what I do? And the stand-up was the best way. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, if you go do some comedy,
Yeah.
if I still want to get paid from comedy, the internet crash, I still got this over here. I could do this. You know what I'm saying? And I still would think I still do stand-up comedy, even if I was getting 30,000 from Facebook and all that kind of money. I still think I want to do this here.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know?
Well, I think that is what brings some of the resentment between the content creators and the stand-ups. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a person, I don't give a fuck, right? But a lot of people care.
Don't give a fuck about what?
Nothing that's going on that doesn't directly concern me.
Gotcha.
So a lot of people, they pocket watch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And man, this motherfucker doing this and this. I don't give a fuck about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's what brings the tension, because niggas that do content creation, from my understanding, they get into a pretty decent bag, right? So stand-up comedy, in all honesty, until you are able to sell out certain levels of crowds, it ain't really no bag there.
right,
You know what
for
I'm
sure.
saying? So I think they have a lot to do with why niggas be mad. Like me, I've always kind of been cool on the financial side, so I never had to worry about what the fuck bag another nigga checking. But I really think that a low key, that's kind of where a lot of that shit come from, because it's like, and no disrespect, not to you or saying anything about you or nothing, but some of these niggas just outright suck.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So now you got niggas that outright suck checking 25 grand, nigga, and you been hustling for 15 years and you good, and you like, man, what in the entire fucking shit?
Yeah.
So a lot of that shit, I think, is what creates that tension between like stand-up comedy. But it can work. I said it before, and I said it again. Robert Townsend and his partners in crime. Stand-up and skits work.
Right.
It fucking works.
Yeah, and to add to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was one of the guys that sort of like people was talking about, for me, skipping the line. Like I skipped the line because they've been doing this for years, and I just started stand up, and by me having a bigger following, I was able to open up for Mike Epps. And so the people who been doing this for I don't know how long, they like, how the hell did he get that? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people was pissed off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if I was in their shoes, I'd probably be pissed off too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but it's that. So that's honest. That's what I still don't necessarily understand. Like Jada and Joe, right? I don't know if they got a better podcast than us, but they Jada and Joe. Right. So they jumped the line because they Jada and Joe, right? They got big careers. They done put in work. And so again, it's a ton of people to create content. So everybody ain't moving to the top. So if they move to the top, I can respect you done this 10 years, but I done something over here for 10 years. Our audience is people. That's what we both going after, is people.
Mm-hmm.
I've been successful in getting people to know me, check for me, etc. To your point, ain't got nothing to do with how you get to know the people, right? You just take your 100 people at the show and that's, follow me on this. I'm doing something different. So if I come over in your lane, you can feel away.
That's part of why I don't get mad.
Yeah.
Like, some of these niggas get mad, but it's like, bro, I don't do content.
Right.
I barely log on to social media. Like, if you look at my page, at first I used to question shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck I got shit on my page pinned with, like I showed you the picture. Somebody thought I was capping when I said, nigga, I've done diamond before. And niggas like, you ain't did no 10 million. So I had to pull the picture up like, nigga, I absolutely did one video with 10 million. More than once, actually. But I still only got 2,000 followers, nigga. So it is what it is.
And what does a guy to do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just getting in the game and you getting more out of it than a person who been doing it for years. What is I'm to do? Say, nah, I don't want it. I think he should have it. We all got families to feed, bro.
Right.
Like at some point, everybody gotta if the shoe was on the other foot. You know what I'm saying? What would you do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, where I'm gonna be if I say, nah, I don't think I deserve this one here. Let him have it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
To me, the simplest solution is merging, right? You got niggas like me who don't know how to do content that can learn how to do it from somebody like that.
Yeah.
And you got people who got an audience that they don't know how to perform for in front of yet. Right? So if you put this shit together, it fucking works. There's no way it don't work. The only reason I think it's not working is everybody trying to keep the shit separate, right? Mm-hmm. But you gotta, at some point, this shit gotta marry itself. Like, gotta marry each other. Especially if we all gonna be put under one umbrella as comedians or whatever they trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So eventually that shit gonna have to.
And I will add this. You know what I'm saying? Like I look up to everybody who came before me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. They let them know. I let them know when I call them, when I see them. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if any of these guys want to start doing some content,
right,
all you gotta do is hit my line. Like, hit me in a DM or something. Like, I will not turn nobody around, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nobody. Like, I haven't turned nobody around yet. Cause I still ask for a lot of help from everybody. So
Right.
I have no problem returning the favor.
Who are some of the comedians that you would actually reach out to for help that you actually look up to in Chicago?
I'm not gonna lie. I reached out to everybody. I reached out to him. I reached out to Barry. I reached out to Jermaine. I reached out to Uncle Hank. I reached out to Tierra. I see Leon Rogers, asked him. You know what I'm saying? Just about everybody, Sheldon, just about everybody I came across, I got a little game from. I asked them some questions, got a little game from. Everybody. Like,
For sure.
like I'm never too big to learn something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sean, is it so we talking about that transition, comedians transition to acting oftentimes. Ain't took no classes, may not ain't done no school plays, but I want to jump in this movie. Is that it's different, but what makes that okay? Because that's usually the path for.
Well, actors hated that shit too. Actors hated
They
Ice
did.
Cube. Actors hated Jamie Foxx. I think the difference is, if any, I don't even know if it is one. It's just one is the inverse of the other. I think that being on stage, we are a character or we acting anyway, because a lot of, if you got physical comedy or you got whatever comedy, you kind of portraying a character anyway. So it's not that far of a stretch to become whatever you are. That's why like a Mike Epps or how Bernie was, right? Like they weren't thespians. They was just who they were, and who they were was fucking hilarious. So it enhanced the film. But they were just being authentically themselves. Do you see what I'm saying? So it would be different if Bernie Mac was trying to do Othello. Like the nigga knew his lane. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
He stayed in what he was comfortable in and what fit him. And it's the same thing with content creators. No one's mad that they coming in the lane. These are the three main things that I hear about why niggas don't like content creators. Number one is arrogance, right? It's the sheer arrogance of I got more followers, so I'm better than you type shit. Number two is you like a lot of them. And I've seen it with my own eyes. They'll be like, "Hey, no veteran tell me shit. Def Jam was 700 years ago." So if you can't learn, you can't grow. Somebody had to teach you the ABCs, nigga. You didn't just wake up and say D-E-F-G. Somebody had to put this shit in you.
Your spirit don't seem like that at all.
He one of the coolest
Why
guys.
do you feel like, or if you ever have experienced any disrespect?
So, can you ask me that again?
Like you don't have the type of spirit that Sean is describing. You humble, right? So do you feel like you still experience disrespect despite the fact that you reach out for help, despite the fact that you humble?
Definitely, I definitely witnessed the disrespect part of it. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna shoot out names.
Okay.
We can.
We
Nah, I ain't trying to kick shit off, but it's a serious conversation. But go ahead.
we not gonna shoot out names on this show, but I actually would see this guy, even ask this guy for some material. You know what I'm saying? I even asked this guy, "Can you write something for me?" Because I thought he was so funny. You know what I'm saying? And so let me rewind back to what I was saying. Like when I ask these guys, whoever I come across for help, I would ask a lot of these guys to even write for me, just for the simple fact that I'm Burn Poe and I know I'm hot right now, so I'm trying to strike while the iron hot. Hey, listen, you can get paid and I can get paid. You know what I'm saying? I take your jokes on the road and we can get this money fast. But nobody wanted to write for me. No, every joke I told on that stage is my joke. Nobody wanted to write for me. I was just trying to strike while the iron hot. That's all I was trying to do. Like, let me hurry up and get it while I'm hot. Let's get it, because that's what you're supposed to do when you're in the game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I wasn't afraid to ask nobody to write for me because I know how the game go. I've been hearing it for years.
Yeah.
This person write for this person write for this person. So I really didn't care. I was really finna, let's go get this money right quick together.
Right.
But ain't nobody want to go get that money with me together. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to do it. So back to your question, this certain comedian, I asked for help. I used to ask for help. He used to say, oh man, I got you. And every time I see him, you know what I'm saying, we shake hands, we holler at each other for a second, and you know what I'm saying, it'd be all good. Until this one particular day, I shook his hand outside of the comedy club, and this same guy went straight on the stage and said, these damn content creators think they can do what we do.
Damn.
They ain't shit. And I was like, God damn, my nigga just shook my hand outside.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Sean Morgan, damn. I'm bullshit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, that kind of fucked me up a bit. Cause I'm like, my nigga, I look up to you, bro. Why would you shit on me like that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, that shit was just crazy.
So Sean, is that Burn Poe come to you with that situation, which I look at as a business situation, as a 25-year vet, certified funny dude? Is that a good opportunity for you? Is that a nah, bro? Been in this game, you need to figure this shit out. Like, how would you look at that?
I can say this, not getting too deep into it, but he'll call me and I just give him shit for free. You know what I mean? Like, I love the game, bro. So if somebody humble enough to be like, hey, let me run this past you, is this decent? Is this whatever? Then I don't charge him for my conversation and shit like that. You know what I mean? But we talk about jokes all the time. Because I respect a person. It's just like DC Young Fly. I bring him up a lot because I seen his work ethic, right? He got with Carlos, one of the best comedians in the country. He got with Chico, another great comedian in the business, and he's trying to learn. And if people are trying to learn and trying to better themselves, then that is our job as veteran comedians, right? Because especially, like I said, they putting this shit under one umbrella now. So if it's my job to make sure that Burn Poe can kill on and off stage. Now Burn Poe, and this is where a lot of resentment with comedians come from. Now Burn Poe could turn around and help me, or he could turn around and be like, fuck this nigga, and he can be straight. But he don't owe me shit. Nobody owes anybody anything, but just if you a solid nigga, you should want to see other niggas win or try to better other people. It was two types of niggas when I was growing up on the streets, right? The nigga that was charitable, nobody ever fucked with him. He went to jail. The nigga that was stunting, that nigga got murdered. Mm-hmm. So I learned that lesson young. Like, nigga, it's always better to look out for people, even if you to the bag or whatever. If you take care of people, then people take care of you back. Or you would hope.
In that business situation, though, because that's what I'm hearing, right? Like, a willing, he gets it, right? No different than the big boys who travel and they got, you know, the Malik S's and the whoever traveling with them and listening and helping them write shit. Why I get the help, and that's admirable. Why wouldn't you say, yeah, let's put something together? Like, I do want to get back out here. I want to increase my audience. This is, you know, I do this stage thing. You are humble. I do rock with you. Like, why wouldn't we try to put something official together to do? Let's go run and do 10 cities.
Okay, so doing collab on, good, no problem. But what I've done in the past, like, and I can't speak on it because of NDAs, but I have written for people.
Yep.
And when I have written for people, the same thing has happened with each person. And I go back and just pay attention to niggas and they hot streaks. They had jokes that they couldn't follow. So that's not what we want to do either. Because I want to be able to help his brain focus on what he needs to do. If I give him something, he's being Sean Morgan in essence. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I work with him to develop his own mind, develop his own thought process. Because if I give him jokes, you become, and I hate to say this name, but it's real. You become like Ill Will, right? And everybody loved Ill Will. And that's because certain niggas was helping him. And then once he started doing shit, weird shit, and people kind of put space between them, now you got a nigga doing the same jokes for 15 years or whatever. And then it gets weird because he can't come up with the shit on his own. Yeah. So it's better, in my opinion, to help a comedian develop their own thought process and their own set of eyes than to just give it to them. Teach how to fish eat for a lifetime. Give a fish eat for a day.
So with that being said, isn't that challenging to be able to expand a joke and make it your own? Like, why would I want someone to write for me then?
Well, like I was saying earlier, I was looking at the like far as like striking while the iron hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because in this game, you could fall off by tomorrow. That's for everything. You could be here today, gone tomorrow. It's always the next somebody, some other shorty, like trying to get ahead of me right now,
Right.
trying to take my spot. So that was my way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? While I was trying to get other people to write with me so I can take off. You know what I'm saying? But now I don't have that mindset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be coming up with my own stuff. You feel me?
Is it a difference like with you rapping, right? Is it a difference if somebody write a rap for you versus somebody write a joke for you?
Well, I really don't care. You know what I'm saying? like
I think it's a difference.
like I don't care. Like I used to write. See, back when I was rapping, I used to write for other people.
Okay.
Cause I was that good at rapping. I used to write for other people. I used to write for this whole group. They got songs with Lil Wayne, Meek Mill. Like I used to write for this group. Like my lyrics is on the song with these people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I understood the game early. It's okay to have a writer.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. The end game is to take care of your family at the end of the day. You feel me?
Sean, what's the difference?
Well, I think that like in comedy, it's more fantasy, right? So having a writer like a Richard Pryor had, you know, Paul Mooney, it's fantasy. But when you think of rap, right? Like it gotta work. I don't want to hear Ice Cube making lyrics for Mos Def. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now you got Mos Def running around here talking about a bitch is a bitch. They're from poor or rich. So it has to work, right? So I think that in comedy it kind of works because it's all fantasy. But in rapping, it's different because whatever the fuck they writing for, it gotta suit who you are.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like you can't just
You
take
can tell it
random
apart.
shit.
Yeah.
Like I could give Burn Poe the same joke that I can give another comedian, but I can't give Burn Poe the same rap that I would give a nigga that got on the backpack.
Right.
It just
Yeah.
won't make sense.
Yeah, I get that.
That's my pick.
So Burn Poe, let's jump into the business of the content creation, right? We like to educate too, because cats check it out and they pick up jewels from this. One, how tough are you on the business that you created? Meaning, like, do you know kind of what you average in per month on each platform? Is there a formula of like, yo, I got to get out X amount of videos per week? Like, kind of take us through the business that you created and what that looks like.
Me personally, I don't have like a strategic move
Okay.
to tackle the internet. My thing is just to stay working. You know what I'm saying? Put out as much product as you can. Sometimes, some days I'll put out one video a day. Some days I'll put out 5 videos a day. Like, drop it. I don't care. Drop it. I don't care what time of the day it is. Drop it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't really work like that. I just work. You know what I'm saying? But I will say for somebody that wanna like learn a thing or two, the thing with this is like it's like the same as everything else. It's stay consistent. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep dropping that product. You know what I'm saying? Keep putting it out there. And eventually, whether it could be real bad. You know what I'm saying? But long as you working, it's go be good. It's a crowd for every single thing. Like you got females that'll flash their toes and like
Get
it'll be a
some
million niggas like that they got a foot fetish.
Toe fans.
Yeah, right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And so I would say like just keep going, bro. Like all day long, just keep going. Like especially, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have somewhat of a passion for it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Cause if you doing it for money and that money don't get there when you want it to get there, you'll lose focus. You know what I'm saying? So I came in the game knowing that, you know what I'm saying? So I used to come outside every single day, not a dollar in my pocket. Like not a dollar.
That's real.
I was going in without a dollar in my pocket. But I made sure that content got done though.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Fact.
Are you a you're a one person shop? You got people that that's part of the Burn Poe business? Do you just outsource? Yo, that's my cameraman. Are you doing it all by yourself? Kind of talk about the components.
Well, some things work and some things don't. With that being said, like I have a cameraman for probably 2 weeks and then he ain't my cameraman no more. I probably work with one of the guys and then we don't work no more. We just be all over the place. But the main goal is to like work.
Yeah.
Whether I work out with you or not, I still got to work.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah. Sound like we might do a merger, bro. We're gonna do a motherfucking merger, pull it together. I see some opportunities here.
Like
no favors, but but work.
The main thing is just stay on that grind, yo. You gotta just put out that merch, man.
Yeah, and that's why, like, when people was trying to create this stigma that I hated content creators, it was like, bro, I don't hate anybody. I just want people to don't mock what I do and try to get better. And you fly right past me on that circuit. And it was actually people who went on the attack with me that I supported before they was even content creators. So I'm like, how the fuck are you mad at me? And I've driven to your shows, nigga, and performed for nothing as me, nigga, before you was you.
Right.
Do that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I've had the opportunity to have multiple people on the show to kind of clear the air about that, because it's certain niggas that I don't like. Yeah. But none of them are from Chicago. I can say that. I love my city. Anybody that know me know I rock with my city hard as fuck. Yeah. And I'm gonna go hard. But I look at the potential. Right? And Chicago always has a certain level of potential. When I seen Burn, I say he got potential. When I seen Pretty Skinny, potential. Like, I can see, like, Pretty Skinny is funny as shit in her skits, bro. Like, she's funny. Yeah. So once she translates her personality to the stage, she's going to be fine. I have no problem with that. It's a couple niggas from here I just thought about that popped in my mind that I'm not particularly fond of, but you never see me around them niggas either. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not an opportunist. I'm not a whatever, like somebody said, oh, the nigga trying to be around because of this. Like, nah, you not the biggest number in my phone, nigga. Anybody that's been around me know that the nigga from Murphy's to Wayans niggas is my friends. I'm lazy.
So let me ask you this, Sean. Like, we had T on, who's also a content creator, and she talked about one of the clips we put out. She talked about like how she's seen these veteran comedians try to do content and the shit don't slap. Like, why do you think veteran comedians, seasoned comedians who are definitely funny on stage, why don't you think it translates? Or what muscle is it? The same reason
my mama couldn't program a VCR, nigga. That's just sign of the times. You know what I'm saying? So if we accustomed, the brain works in a very particular type of way. So once you is in this brain and this mindset for so long, it's hard, like the old saying goes, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. So we come from an era, like my era, I was right at the cutoff of Comic View, right? Yeah. So that era is different, right? Because it was no internet. It was none of that shit, right? It wasn't no, had AOL discs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no internet, wasn't no presences. MySpace was like the first thing that was popping, and most of that shit was catfish, but it wasn't nothing that we understood that we could use as a platform. So It wasn't until YouTube and all this shit, as I'm 40 years old now I got to learn how to fucking edit a video. Like, that's crazy.
But see, here's the thing though, with the question you asked, here's the thing. Like, even though the comedian want to do the content thing, like, it's the same as the content creator want to be a comedian.
Yeah, right.
You not gonna be raw as hell in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You got to take those baby steps. You got to crawl before you walk. Then you got to walk before you run. It's the same thing. It's you know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, if he sits still and do some content every single day and he learn how to edit,
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's more technical.
Each day, he's gonna say, "Let me see what this button do," and tap that button like, "Oh," and then like as you keep going, you learn what every button is, and now you like, "Oh, okay, I got it now."
Right.
And so you just not finna jump in that deep water and just swim like that. And that goes for content creator going to comedian and comedian going to content creator. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. If you what's the saying? You get in what you put out. How it go? You know what I'm saying? Like it go the same way. If there's something you want to do, you got to keep doing it.
I'm finna do
don't happen overnight.
Start Monday.
Like,
you heard it here first.
One of my homies, I had a homie when I first jumped in the content game. And my homie, he was already good at editing videos. He was perfect at it. And so I tried to do the cheat thing. I was like, "Hey, bro, let me record this video and I send you all my videos. You edit it and send it back to me and I post it." He did that's the best thing he could have did for me. He said, "Bro, no. If you really want to do this, you'll sit your ass down and learn that shit." And that's what I did. I sat my ass down and learned that shit. And over the time, my videos was getting better and better. And then next thing you know, he was saying, "Bro, you killing me now. You shitting on me. You got this shit."
How about I'm this kind of dumb? I don't even know what the fuck program to use to
You go
to
ask,
do a video.
bro. You go ask.
Yeah. You just the same way I asked you to for this and that. You call and make them calls like, "What program should I use to edit my video? Which one the best one?"
I just learned how to put music on a picture 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's all the process. It's all the process.
So like your characters and stuff that you do, like, I mean, if anyone has ever seen, like, this is really like real raw acting talent. When I look at you, you look like you're funny, of course. Yeah, I'm busting up, but you look like you're a great actor too. So I'm curious as to why you wouldn't want to take that, or if you're considering taking that to the big screen and expand that.
Yeah, I got big dreams. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, acting. That's. I don't even want to say that's next. That's now.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying? Type of thing. So you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm even in this this movie called Tyrant, Like Father, Like Son, Part 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Bo,
Seen the
right?
part
Yeah,
one.
that's
Bo
my
Deal.
that's
Shout
my
out to
manager,
Bo
Bo
Deal.
Deal. Shout out Bo Deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know that. That's what's up.
I'm in, and he also it's also a Tyrant Like Father, Like Son 1, but I'm not in 1, but I'm in Part
I
2,
seen 1.
and we also just wrapped up Tyrant series. We just wrapped up the season 1. We just wrapped up. Matter of fact, since we on the subject, I have these cards where you can like just scan,
Okay, y'all.
and it pop right up. You know what I'm saying? You
This is
just
what's up.
pass one
Right.
around like
I'm
Like
excited.
we're back at school and shit.
Two
Yeah.
different
I
Nah, it's
hosted
same
like
way.
it was like
Oh,
it was a
my
Tubi
bad.
ball. It was like this
Yeah,
girl,
quit
I know
being
her name
greedy.
is
It's a
Brand.
lot of content.
Did a
Stop
Tubi
being
ball, and she had like all the actors that was on Tubi and Tyrant. All these guys, the cast was here. So this is exciting for me. So I'm curious, like, who did you look up to? Actors or comedians? Like, who did you look up to? Who did you study? What was your influences
Influences.
in movies or comedy?
I would
I'm
say
just curious about your inspiration.
it's a lot of people to name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just pretty much everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody. It's just a lot of names. You know what I'm saying? A lot of names in acting and the comedy world. Like, like I can't just pick 5.
Yeah.
I looked up to everybody. It's just something I love to do. You know what I'm saying? I also this probably don't got nothing to do with what I was
It's
gonna
good.
say.
So
I
what you
also
gonna say?
said I want to go live a regular life. Like I made that note to myself since I was a kid.
Manifested.
Growing up, looking at our circumstances, like it's hard. People like it's hard taking care of their own kids and all that stuff. And I said, I'm not having no regular life. I'm gonna make it rapping. I'm gonna do something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I had kids late. You know, while everybody was out there having kids, I was like, man, I ain't trying no kid right now. I ain't finna be struggling like them. I'm gonna wait till I get some money to have me a kid, and that's what I did. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
For sure. Hey, you so I'm assuming you rock with other content creators. So when you all are in your circle, what are some things y'all talking about? Like, what's the other side, right? We know comedians can potentially feel a way about content creators. What's that way y'all feel about comedians?
Honestly, I can't speak for nobody else how they feel. You know what I'm saying?
But if you heard it, it's appreciated, because I just want to hear that other side, right? Like, in terms of, we know how they feel about you all. Not all of them, but we know things that are said. I'm just curious, even if it's not you, what are those that do what you do? What are some things they've said?
Well,
about
I just
comedians?
heard a lot of them say fuck them. I'm just being real. I heard a lot of them say fuck them. Right. Like, they go be mad, let them be mad. Shit, what a motherfucker go? I mean, I can curse on it. Yeah. What a motherfucker go do? Shit, what we supposed to do? Like I said earlier, nah, I don't deserve it. Let them have it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck we supposed to do? But that's what I heard a lot of them say. Fuck all them. You know what I'm saying? But me on the other hand, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably said fuck them too behind their back. I probably said this once or twice too. But shit, but that ain't in my heart for real. I fuck with everybody, man. Like, for real. Like me, I don't hold grudges, bro. Like, as long as you ain't kick my ass or make me bleed, man, how you doing, man? I don't care about none of that. Like, man, that's talk, man. Right. Like, don't turn this comedy shit to rap beef, man. Right. Yeah. Like, leave that shit where it's at, bro. Like, and in life, some people just go hate. That's just their mentality, man. Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of hate thrown around, no matter who you is, or you know what I'm saying. A lot of people don't even want the money. They just want your life. They just want your lifestyle. Fuck the money. Right. You know what I'm saying. People just be hating. What you supposed to do? Lay down and die because the next man hating? No. Right. No, and if I know you hating on me, oh yeah, I'm finna go buy this motherfucker Pelly and make your ass like, yeah, nigga, get this one. I'm gonna really, if I know you hating on me, oh, I'm finna shit on you. I'm gonna make sure I have on the best shit, all kind of shit.
So Sean, so I wanted to get that other side, because we hear the comedic side. We had Ryan on. We obviously have you as our resident comedian on. So you have new comics, right? So new comics probably are more humble because not content creators, just straight up traditional stand-up comics. I do my open mics. I really have no profile, right? I really have no success in this space, right, of entertaining people. Is it so, as a content creator coming over, I know you said arrogance before, but do you think it's jealousy because there's a level of success, even though it's not in what you all do? Do you think that drives some of the hate? Because it's not driven with new stand-ups, because you like y'all shorties, you know what I'm saying? You can't do what I do.
Nah, it's definitely not with new people. It's just like racism. These young white people ain't their grandfathers. You know what I mean? Like, this is learned behavior. So they haven't learned that behavior yet. You know what I mean? I think if I had to speak from like a bird's eye view, which I try to always do, I think that a lot of the hatred for the content creators or whatever, and the hatred that content creators have for older people, if I'm being 100, is really some shit that niggas need to sit down and talk about. Like, everybody just kind of talk about it in their circle on some whatever shit, but nobody really sitting in them circles with other people. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do.
So like from Burn Poe to, like I said, Pretty Skinny, Me and D Brown was cool at one point. Me and Jermaine was cool at one point. Actually did a skit with them. I've always tried to be the nigga that bridges certain gaps.
For sure.
Even in the comedy community. You know what I mean? We got our own little civil wars going on with the Joe Steven niggas and all kind of weird shit to go on just in our thing. You know what I mean? So I've always tried to be the nigga that bridge certain gaps. If I don't like shit, I don't like it. But that's just me being who I am and who I've always been. But a lot of that animosity and bullshit really could be subsided if everybody just sit down and talk. Like it's all like everything is on live and ranting shit. It ain't nobody really sitting down, you know what I'm saying, and talking to each other like, hey, this is the problem that I got. You know what I mean? Like everybody
especially if you rock with a person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody like the I just think the manliest thing you could do is go holler at that person. If I fuck with you, I'm gonna come talk to you. I'm gonna come speak to you instead of just you know what I'm saying, like going behind your back and not addressing the issue.
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying, you never know what that brother meant or what he said out his mouth, what he meant or why he said it. You know what I'm saying? The man thing to do is approach him and get that conversation up out of him versus hitting the internet. The internet, that's that's kid stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I got an issue with you, I'm gonna address you, bro, before I go to the internet.
Yeah.
Just that simple.
I don't.
Or if I don't address you, I ain't gonna address it at all.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing about me too. Like if I've said it publicly, I've said it to the person first.
Right.
So nobody can be like, sure, I feel like what?
Yeah.
Because if I feel a certain type of way, I'm gonna definitely, you know, and I really feel like knowing Burn, knowing different people, like even my man Barry, you know what I'm saying? Just sitting around people, it ain't like it's a real beef. It ain't like it's real fuck nigga shit going on, bro. It don't even really make sense. It ain't like, oh man, that nigga Sean Boy can fuck my bitch, or that nigga owe me some bread. Like that's when you supposed to be mad at niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga squoze my bitch ass when she walk past.
But
That's
that'll make
beef.
you
You know what I'm saying?
that'll make you mad too when you know what I'm saying, when you think you cool with somebody and they behind your back talking crazy about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That'll piss somebody off real quick.
Yeah.
So
You
you
feel me?
actually inspired. I talked to Rail about it the other day, but I was like, yo, as we close out What's Funny Comedy Festival this year, bro, I was like, we should do a town hall. Because again, I didn't know it was this really until I got, in tune with you and you started talking about it. But we tried what you talking about, like bring everybody together in a room, like, because what you said, like at the end of the day, Chicago comedy is strong. They really, the Burn Poes, anybody having success in this space, like they adding to Chicago. Right, ultimately at the end of the day, and like you said, like
we the best niggas in everything.
Yeah, and like lead in the space, like show other cities like this how you do it. This how y'all come together and make dope shit. Like
think about this. When you think on the terms of content creators, right? The niggas that come to mind, the Desi Banks, Country Wayne, DC, that's 4, right?
Drewski.
And they spread out. We got like 7 here.
right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like corporate killing all them niggas. This nigga killing all, like we got more just here.
I'm up there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't saying you. I'm saying
No,
in
I'm
the
just talking
scheme of
about-
anti-Chicago niggas.
Yeah.
Chicago niggas has definitely got even the bag on that. Like we have the lane and everything. Sure. We just have to come together.
Indeed.
I can hate whoever I want to outside of here, but I always try to love niggas from here.
We'll get there.
And what if that's the way to get Chicago? You rated Chicago. Now let's ask you to rate comedy in Chicago right now. You said like a 7. What if that's the way, the camaraderie that we see now, the collabing to bring Chicago back to
everybody
a
else
10?
ain't even close to 7. 7 is God's number. That's why I picked 7. But nobody else is coming close to us, bro. Like, and it comes from a very arrogant place. There are people that don't like me around the country because I will say we are the best niggas in the country. I will go in your city and tell you ain't shit. I've done it. I've done it. And people have got mad. Like, nigga, I put my 5-year niggas on y'all vets, nigga. And motherfucker be like, y'all some arrogant motherfuckers. Yes. Because we're great.
As we talked about Sean's likability.
Yes. Yes.
Burn Poe, top 5 stand-up comedians from Chicago. Just your favorite. You ain't saying who the best is, whatever. So the 5 that speak to you the most. So we get the whole favorite thing out, but just your 5 that you like.
Who I be like when I see on stage. I just
here or going.
Man, you gonna put me on the spot.
But living.
Like you saying like, oh, okay, so just from Chicago.
Just from Chicago, your fave alive. On the T-Mobile alive. Your T-Mobile shit, fave 5. You excited if they drop a special. They may not have had a special ever before,
from Chicago.
But you're excited if they drop a special.
My cousin Tierra.
Okay.
In the gate. Funny,
yeah.
I mean, y'all can like name some people and I'll be like, oh yeah, because I ain't thinking of.
Nah, we need 5. It's all good, right? I can give you 5, but
okay,
you the guest though. You the guest.
Can you? Because I can't think of nobody's name right now. So you know what I'm saying?
Well, like, then I make it worse if I start saying B Code. Like, nah, not B.
No, I'm not.
So that B no shot. You know I love you, B.
Or it make it worse if you're sitting next to a motherfucker. Nah, shout out. Don't nobody come to mind, Sean. You know any comedians from? Hey, Sean, you know a comedian that's from Chicago that's kind of funny? Do you know anybody? I'm drawing a blank in this motherfucker.
I like
Tierra.
I like Tierra.
Yep.
I like who else I like? I like Leon Rogers.
Okay. Shout out to Leon.
That's the legend.
I like when I be going to bartend, and I know his freestyle game is just impeccable, bro. Yeah. He just like my cheeks be pause. I be smiling. I be smiling all night. I mean, not smiling. I be just laughing all night because he like just extra funny, bro.
For sure.
So I say Leon.
Yep.
Tierra. Who else I saw a lot? Let me see. Do y'all be like editing and like wait till I come out with these names?
I will. We get that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I said Tierra, Leon. What's that dude name? Damn, that's bogus if I say it like that.
No, you trying to remember, bro. I get it.
The Old Spice commercial dude.
Oh, Dion Cole.
Yeah. Dion, he funny as hell. I like him. Who else? I know I'm missing a lot of people. I can't think right now.
You like D-Ray?
That's what they said. Don't
do. I was about to say, now you throw it out.
They said don't do.
I'm trying to help.
How can I forget?
See, I gave you a hint.
How can I forget? Corey Honkum, bro.
Oh, okay.
Corey in the gate. That dude be having me dying, man. Corey. So I got one more.
You got one more.
Yeah.
Let me think. See, it's a lot of people from Chicago that I don't even know they from Chicago. So I got 4. I got Tierra,
Leon, Dion Cole, Corey Holcomb. This nigga is shaking his head. Boy, that's funny as shit. Sound like I'd have had you pull up and everything.
If I nigga,
see all that famous shit you doing.
I done been left out for whole ass t-shirts, nigga. The only comedy club, true shit. The only comedy clubs I'm on the wall in is outside of Chicago. So I get it, man. Like they say a prophet never flourishes on their own land. I can feel the shit out of that because it's funny because on the road, everyone loves me. At home, somehow I'm always
Well, he ain't asked me. He ain't asked me like who I think funny. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
So let me say this in all fairness to you, because I do the same shit.
Okay.
When you actually friends with people, it changes that dynamic of how you look at them, right? D-Ray taught me that years ago when true story. He was like, you too friendly. You need to not be as accessible to the crowd because when people feel like they're your friend, it changes the dynamic, right? And I was like, man, that's not true. And he was like, okay. At the time, I was signed with Jeezy, right? And he was like, since you've been signed with Jeezy, how many of his albums you bought? I was like, damn. Right? And if somebody would have asked me at the time, I probably would have named that nigga my top 5 rappers. And I'm actually getting a check from this nigga and wearing his logo, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's some truth. So, I always tell you one of my favorite comedians, right? And
it's different because we're friends, but you are on the business side of
you
it.
trying to tell me ain't my friend?
No, I'm saying we're friends, but we've done a lot of business.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
So of course you're gonna kind of be like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's been times where we're friends, so I utilize what I can in certain circumstances in order to help people work. So that's a different dynamic.
Yeah. True.
But like this is like a nigga that we just like we'll call and run jokes against each other and different shit like that. So if you asking who his top 5 people is, and I'm not even sure, and I could be mistaken, I don't think Burn or some of these young comedians even realize the body of work I've had or the type of shit that I've even done. I think that in a lot of cases, I'm just a local Chicago nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's no disrespect because it's my fault. Like when young comedians don't know me and people be like, oh, no disrespect, OG. I'm like, nah, that's my fault. Because I'm not, you know what I mean? I don't be in that space. Yeah. Now, old version of Sean, everybody would have knew what the fuck I did. This version of me is different. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of move.
You got one more?
I'm quite sure when I leave here, it's gonna be so many names. I'm like,
and you gonna get cussed out when this shit air too. They'll be like, yo, pussy ass, ain't name me.
What's the last stand-up special you watched?
The last stand-up special I watched, who was that? I don't even know his name, bro. but he they say he a TikTok. He a white guy.
Okay.
It's the last stand-up special.
You really lost me with that.
Yeah.
So
I think that's him.
Yeah, right. I think. Yeah. So all right. So like
ain't you from here?
I don't think
Didn't they say
no.
Matt from here?
I know Sharia rock with him, with 360 Comedy Network. But so like so you're doing, how long you been doing stand-up comedy? How long since the first time you hit stage?
Inconsistently, since if you go back to when I first did it to now, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't hit the stage. I didn't hit the stage that many times, you know what I'm saying? Because I was very inconsistent.
Okay.
I was just really like double dutch, jumping in and out, not for sure if I really want to do this or not. So when I first did my first show, it had to be like 2021.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Up until now. But I haven't been on stage more than 20 times though.
So what keeps you from being... So I kind of, as I grew up in the comedy world, not doing comedy, but just around comedians, Sean, Lil Rel, et cetera, specifically Lil Rel, because I watched his journey. He out every night, right? Hitting the stage. So what keeps you from hitting the stage every night to like rapidly increasing that stand-up muscle versus I do it when I do it. I know because I do what I do. Every now and then somebody gonna drop a bag on me. I'm gonna go up and do my thing there. But what is it that keeps you from like really going after it on the stand-up side?
Basically trying to balance the stand-up and the skits, everything that I got going on, the balance part of it. And you know what I'm saying? Like I was just taught like, well, not taught, but a lot of people was telling me like, I I can't be at these open mics all the time. You know what I'm saying? I can't be out every single day because at the end of the day, I'm still Burn Poe. Now, if I'm arriving to all these places every single night, then what value do I have at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I'm too accessible. So I would say that keeps me away from it a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I said, I still want to do my skits. I still got life situations going on.
Right.
So, you know, so I'm not able to hit that stage as much as I want to. You know what I'm saying? Now, I want to do it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I still can't be that much accessible because I still want to make my bag for when I pop out. You know what I'm saying?
Dig it.
That's
Can I
right.
give a little advice on that?
Man.
So you got one thing you're right. You don't want to devalue yourself, right? By being out. But being out and kind of absorbing energy and not performing ain't the same thing. So even with me, I'll go out, like I'll go to the Improv if it's a nigga that I fuck with or whatever, but I'll still pop out. I just make it a point to not go up because that hits the same way, believe it or not, right?
Yeah.
If niggas see you and you never go up, but you cool and you hang out, it brings a level of familiarity to where they thinking about you, but they not devaluing you because you're not performing.
Yeah.
But you still in, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you still outside.
Yeah,
But you also, let me finish this one part. You also got to remember you from here. So what you do here don't count, right? Because A, this Chicago, this just how Chicago is. But B, your main focus, niggas gonna love you anyway because you from here. Your main focus is to get better for when you somewhere else.
Yeah.
You want niggas in Cleveland to think Burn Poe the best nigga coming out of Chicago. You want niggas in Pittsburgh to think you the best nigga. And you can't do that without going up. It's impossible.
Yeah.
So this is the best place to do it because niggas will guard you, right? You bomb in Chicago, niggas gonna protect that. They not gonna really, it ain't gonna go viral like if you
ain't
know,
gonna
bomb
protect
in South Dakota somewhere. That shit gonna go viral. Like this nigga Burn Poe came to South Dakota and stunk, nigga.
We
But
gotta,
here
we
kinda,
gotta,
you know.
we gotta wrap, y'all. You wanted to add to something he was saying?
Some comedians ain't gonna protect your ass or ain't gonna protect no content creator.
Right.
They go hurry up, put it out there.
That's
His
real.
ass stink. He don't need to go. You know what I'm saying? They go.
That's real.
They go.
I
That
can
word.
say I've never heard that about you.
See, that's about me because I'm great. You know what I'm saying? But far as other, but nah, seriously though, like we already got this competition thing going on, and you know what I'm saying. Some people behind closed doors will spread that word on you.
I kind of gotta agree to disagree because it's niggas that I'm around comedians, but it's a topic amongst comedians, but I've never seen anybody really take to a platform to say that a nigga suck.
Nah, I don't say I wouldn't say he'll take it to a platform, but he'll take it to word of mouth spread fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he'll take it to somebody, and then somebody be like, "Man, I heard you." You know what I'm saying? And then there we go.
I want to use what y'all saying and make sure we recap on this because everybody's seen this camaraderie here today, right? Both of y'all are two humble spirits from a stand-up OG to a content creator breaking into the game. Sean said, don't ask me for help and walk past me when you see me. You said, don't shake up with me and act like we cool and then bring it to the internet. So we learned today how to keep everything just like this, correct?
Yeah, it's supposed to be in-house.
Yeah.
It's
all
not
right.
everybody's problem. Like, that's why a lot of comedians had a problem with the Cat interview. Because it made a lot of shit that we was going through internally, it broadcasted it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, some shit is amongst the community, and that's where it should kind of stay.
And that's where it should
Yeah.
stay.
And then, you know, sometimes people put shit on a wider
Yeah.
platform. It's like that.
And that's
shit
what
wasn't really that
that's what increased the problem. You know what I'm saying? When you
Yep.
when you take things to the internet. You know what I'm saying?
See?
Like I can tell you this right now. Man, this brother like one seeing eye to eye a lot of times. But then we break it to the internet? No, they're y'all family at the end of the day. Y'all go talk about it. And like the outside world ain't gotta know nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's me and you, bro. This is my brother. We go fight in the yard And
Right.
that's it.
That's
you
real.
know what I'm saying.
That's
When you
an
take it to the
important jump.
internet, that's when y'all bring problems. Now y'all bringing the outside world into what your mama used to say. You know what I'm saying? Like them outside motherfuckers don't supposed to know what's going on in this house.
Period.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? You're there, and all my guys. We talk shit amongst
Yeah.
each other
Right.
when we by ourselves, but you never see nobody take it to the internet.
Right.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
This is how to coexist. So with that, I got a quick closing question. Now, this question is for Antonio.
Okay.
In a celebrity boxing match, who will win a fight between you and Kevin Hart?
That's the craziest question I ever
I
had.
will beat the fuck out. No, I'm just fucking. That's all this bullshit, man.
Now, drop your social media real quick, man, for us. Let's get you up to 1 million. You at 500,000. Let's go 1 million right now in your upcoming projects.
Burn Poe on Instagram, BURN_POE.
Listen.
TikTok, Burn Poe 23. Facebook, Antonio Johnson. YouTube, Burn Poe Entertainment.
Yes.
What is it? What's the other yellow app?
TikTok.
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
See, that show you
Snapchat
how
just
much I-
Burn Poe. I infamous Burn.
Sound like yellow page.
Fuck that. Help me get to my 0.002% of a million.
All right, y'all. Stay locked in with us. What's
bet like
funny
0.03.
comedy created in Chicago for the love of comedy, man. What a great episode. I'm Indy B. Thanks so much for tuning in. Check you next time.